guys. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to start this all over. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about my success with the $25 grocery list. This is technically my 4th week that we have already completed. It was the final week of August, that was the first one, and then for September we've done 3 weeks. And I have one more week, so I told myself for the month of September, I just wanted to do $25 per week. Will I continue after this? I will let you know. So, some cons or the pluses that I have seen from me and my son personally is that I do like it. It has kept us on track. I put $25 in my grocery cash envelope for that week. I've posted videos. I try, for the most part, to do a grocery list beforehand with the prices of what I'm seeing in the ads and of what I would want. So I actually review the ads to see what's on sale and then base my grocery list off of the sales. So I think that's been wonderful for me. I do like the fact that we're doing it a weekly, because before I used to give myself the $140. I used to give myself $140 per paycheck. And when I used to go to the store, my mind was like, oh man, I don't want to keep going back to the store for this and that. So I would try to think of meals beforehand for 2 weeks. And that gets kind of overwhelming. And then, like, I don't like to plan my meals out. So I would buy stuff. And then when we get to that second week, I'm like, oh, I don't feel like eating that food. So what would happen? I would go back to the store and buy something else. So this allows me to focus on 1 week at a time, and it's been good. My lists are based on the sales. If you guys have seen my previous videos, if not, you guys could check them out. So I would find meats that's on sale. And then I will go from there, like, oh, what size would I want? What additional things would I want? My go-to store has been Lidl. And I must say I like Lidl a lot. Not just because of the sales, but their ad is so crisp and clean. I feel like the other stores, like Kroger's and Publix, yes, they do have sales. But at the same time, their ads, they're kind of not hard to look at, but to really know, because some of them don't have pictures with the stuff. Well, Kroger does, but it's just so compact. And I feel like Lidl's, they don't have much on a page that is really crisp and clean to know exactly, hey, this is on sale. You know what I mean? So, yes. And Lidl, Publix, and Kroger all have coupons that you could download on their app to get additional money off. So that's always a good plus. Whereas Walmart, we know Walmart is cheap, but at the same time, Walmart doesn't have the app where you can have additional money off of certain products. So that's where I see the difference come into play. What else? Oh, yeah. So I put down here the prices. So Lidl is like a sister company to Aldi, or kind of owned by the same family. Don't quote me, but when it came out, it was like a sister company to Aldi's. Now, Aldi's, in my opinion, we used to shop there. I don't shop there as much. I still go there sometimes. I felt like their store brand did not always taste, for the stuff I bought, did not always taste up to par to what I'm used to. Sometimes it would have a little different taste. Now, we know Lidl and Aldi, they're abroad. They're like foreign, how can I say it? Like, Lidl is not a U.S. based company. It's from abroad, but now they have it here. I think it's the same thing with Aldi. Don't quote me, but I know Lidl is. That they started coming over to the United States and opening up stores. So their brand stuff that I have had, obviously it's cheaper, but I also pay attention because I like my flavors, you guys. I'm not just a person like, oh, I'm gonna eat this just because it's chocolate. No, not all chocolate tastes the same. Not all cookies taste the same. You guys know what I mean. So I have seen everything that I have bought from Lidl is in comparison to our name brand stuff, and it's half the price, if not even lower. How about this, you guys? I recently needed some hot sauce. Now we know Frank. I always use Frank's Red Hot sauce, and that runs. It's not expensive, but it's like $2-3 for a bottle like this, So I went to Lidl, and they had cayenne hot sauce, for 85 cents, you guys. And I tried it, and I was like, it's in comparison to the Frank's Red Hot. So I asked my son, I said, have you tried it? He's like, yeah, I actually like it a lot better than Frank's. So I was like, oh, wow. So I'm like, he's like, was it more expensive? I'm like, no, it was like 1/3 the price of the regular bottle of Frank's. So yeah. Let's see what else. I told you about the cash envelope. So just putting the money in there allows you not to overspend. Once the money's gone, it is gone. So that's why having a list, not just having a list, but knowing the prices along with what you have on your list is going to be very beneficial. Because you can have a list down and say you want beef, but if the beef ain't on sale, you're spending like $5, whereas when it could be on sale, it's like $2.50, That's just a wide example. It's not always 0.5% off, you guys. Now the healthy food aspect of it. Okay, so I don't really buy fresh. I buy fresh fruit. I always buy fruits every single week. Whatever fruit is on sale, that's what I'm getting. But healthy food-wise, like fresh vegetables, I don't really buy fresh vegetables. And I have a reason. My reason is I don't always eat it up in time before it goes bad. So I tell myself I'm not gonna keep buying stuff. I'll buy onions, I'll buy potatoes, stuff that lasts. But other things don't last as long. And if I know that I may not get to it in time, I'm not gonna buy it. So allowing me to do it 1 week at a time, if I know I'm going to eat it, then I can buy it if it's on sale. But most of the times I will buy canned. Now I should stick more with frozen because frozen is a lot more nutrients. It has more nutrients than the canned. So I have to think about that. But you can definitely eat healthy. You see me, I have the meats. I buy the meats. It's not frozen or anything. It's fresh meats. I have, like I told you guys in another video, some things you can pay attention to is when your store starts to mark down their meats. I know my Walmarts in my area, well, the 2 Walmarts I go to start to mark down their meats on Wednesdays. So if you get in there first thing in the morning before anybody else starts to get to it, you can get stuff for cheaper prices because it's about to expire. Probably not expire, but the best buy date or to freeze by date is coming up very close, like a day or two. So that's one way you can do it. Make sure you just have freezer bags. That stuff works, you guys. Don't be afraid to buy something when you see it on sale because it's best buy date is coming up. That just means you gotta freeze it or cook it that same day or within that day or two. That's a money saver. Also, my Lidl does it on Wednesdays too. I used to pay attention to Aldi's. I forgot what day Aldi's was on, but I don't really shop at Aldi's anymore. Not for meats. So yeah, if you have certain stores you like to go to, just pay attention. You can even ask them like, hey, do you know when you start to mark down your meat products? because meat goes bad and it's obviously going to be on sale sooner or later, you guys, because of the due by date, so, or best by date. But this, I will say that this has prompted me to cook. Yes, I buy easy meals for my son, like hot dogs. I bought like the popcorn chicken, because you have to remember my son is always home, so he needs stuff that he can just eat quickly, stuff that he wouldn't mind eating. I feel like it's still healthy. Like with the popcorn chicken, we just put it in the oven, so we don't really fry any food. So that's one less thing that we have to worry about. So when I'm cooking, I put like the meats in the crock pot. If I'm not in the mood to really like, stand there on the stove and cook, I will do stuff in the crock pot. I use bouillon cubes. Now, I don't think bouillon cubes is better than broth. But I'm just using what I have in the house right now, and it's so delicious with the lentil beans. So, I mean, we do have beans. So even though I'm not buying fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, having beans, that's healthy. But like greens and stuff like that, I wish that I would have more greens. I mean, between beans and fruit, we're good. But I think that we could do a little bit more better with the greens. So I would like to buy salads, but me and my son, we don't like to eat the same stuff over and over constantly. So we get tired of stuff really fast. So that's why this 1 week thing really helps out. Because I can make something and then like a day after we're like, can we make something else? So this is really, really helpful. It allows me to look at the ads and get a variety of different things. Now, will I continue? Yes, I will continue with this $25 grocery list, grocery budget. I feel like we are doing good, but at the same time, I'm gonna do something for me and my son. This is my thought process. Now, obviously, versus us spending $280 per month on groceries, if now we will only be spending $100 per month. You figure if most months that we have are 4 weeks, that's what I'm basing it off. So that means we're saving $180. Now, yeah, I can say, oh, Jamez, you get $90, I get $90. That's what I was thinking about doing before, but I'm going to set the other money aside for our trip that will be coming up next year. We have a couple trips. I know Bahamas is the biggest trip that we have planned. We haven't even got the pricing on that stuff yet, and we have a trip going to New York. And I hopefully want to go somewhere else. And I think I want to just keep setting that extra money aside, but I probably would give me and my son an extra $20 here and there to use whatever we want. So if he wants something actually from the store, he can use that. Now that will be outside of his allowance money, because at the same time, it's me and him, He's not a picky eater at all. He's very simple, but at the same time, this is successful because of him as well. It's not just me because I'm buying the food and he has to eat whatever's in the house, but it's a joint thing, and he has not complained about not having all of these extra chips or anything like that. I feel like we've been eating a little bit more healthy. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I have lost a couple pounds too, which is funny, you guys. It's so funny. I have lost, probably when was the last time I spoke with you guys about my weight was like 226. I'm down to 222. So I'm still hoping by the end of September, and I haven't even been in the gym. So this is just me eating better, not having all the extra junk. Yeah. My goal was to get down to 220, so I'm only like 2 pounds away. And I plan on hitting back up the gym starting Monday, tomorrow. So yes. But I just wanted to talk with you guys about this. if you guys have any questions, please comment down below. Any suggestions, please, please, please comment down below. Whether or not people want to watch, I am still going to post my grocery list. Like, I'll review the ads with you. Now, it may not always be Lidl, but I'm thinking it probably would be most of the part. Lidl, I just want to do grocery list. Now, if I don't have a list that, like, if I look at an ad from Lidl and I don't see anything, I may just do a haul if I did not have anything prearranged, because I will go to the store and just see what's on sale for meats and go to another store and get something else. Who knows? But sometimes it may be hauls. But I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. Obviously, this month I'm not able to really save up much of that $180 because my previous paychecks have been smaller. So there hasn't been any savings for me to really save this month because of my lack of working. But for the future months, that's the plan. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk with you guys later. All right, bye.